Welcome back to episode 9 in our series of strange things found in ancient prayer book. Today's episode is about how centuries after the Quran was written, scholars who were researching the Quran found something that just shouldn't have been there. It was an equation. This was before algebra was even invented. Let's check it out and dive straight in. I hated maths at school, and in particular algebra. I just did not understand it. And when I found out that it was invented by a Muslim, I didn't know whether to be happy or sad. That Muslim was Muhammad ibn Musa al-Khwarizmi, about 200 years after the Quran was written. But this video is not about his work, but what may possibly have inspired him, because the Quran already had a formula in it, but people just didn't see it at the time. There's been a revolution in logic in the past 100 years over the use and mention of words. The structure of logic was in danger of collapsing about 100 years ago because it became apparent that the structure was actually not sound. For example, Aristotle's law of the excluded middle says that every statement is either true or false. It was then about 100 years ago that someone pointed out that the law was actually also a statement, and so the law itself could either be true or false. Logic nearly collapsed until logicians became to understand the difference between the use of a word and the mention of a word. When we use a word, we are considering its meaning, but when we mention a word, we discuss the word itself. Keeping this in mind, let's look at the following verse from the Quran. Chapter 3, verse 59. Verily, the likeness of Jesus before Allah is the likeness of Adam. He created him from dust and then said to him, be, and he was. From an Islamic perspective, we know that they are both similar. Born in miraculous circumstances, didn't have a father, both prophets, etc., etc. Therefore, no issue when it comes to the use of the words. The problem occurs when it comes to the mention of the words, because in Arabic it is clear that what we have in this statement is an equation, as in, Jesus equals Adam. Is it possible that the author of the Quran was not aware of this logical problem? Actually, it's much cleverer than that. The Quran was revealed over 23 years, compiled into a book at the end. Verses were revealed in small chunks, sometimes one sentence at a time. Now that we have the complete Quran with 114 chapters and an index, we can do some analysis. What do we find out? Amazingly, both Jesus and Adam are mentioned in the Quran exactly 25 times. Sometimes in a chapter here, and sometimes in a chapter there. And if that is not impressive enough, they were only mentioned in the same verse on that one occasion, and were never repeated in the same verse anywhere else. The likeness of Jesus before Allah is the likeness of Adam, and so the equation holds. This is just one of many miracles in the Quran, and I'll be covering a different type of miracle over this 30-day period. I would love to share them with you all, so please subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you're watching this on WhatsApp, all you need to do is click the link in the message and that will open up YouTube. You can subscribe from there. Finally, please share this video. It's the best way to help us out. We want it to go out to as many people as possible. Thanks once again for watching another episode. We'll be back tomorrow with another great miracle from the Quran.